The questions we're going to do are from the 2007 VCAA Further Maths Exam 1. We're going to look at an example of a time series graph and also find the slope of the 3 median line of this graph. So the time series plot below shows the revenue from sales each month made by a Queensland souvenir shop over a 3-year period. Alright, so question 11, we have to describe this time series plot. And when you describe a time series plot, you look for two things. One is a trend, it's either increasing or decreasing, or there's no trend. So if it's your slope is positive, then it's increasing. If it's negative, then it's decreasing. The other thing you look for is variation. So you can have random, seasonal, or cyclical. So the difference between seasonal and cyclical is you really need to have a look at your x-axis. So here our x-axis we're over 3 years, and over 3 years you should see the same thing happening at the same point. So you can clearly see here that we've got a spike at 12 months and then your year starts again. So at 24 months, which is effectively the 12th month in the second year, you have another spike. And then at 36 months, which effectively is the 12th month in the third year, you have another spike. So the variation for this one is seasonal. So your answer for question 11 is E, an increasing trend with seasonal variation. In question 12, we have to find the slope of the 3 median line. Now remember, your 3 median line, and when you're doing a slope of a 3 median line, you only need to find the upper median and the lower median. So first of all, separate your data into 3 even groups. So we've got 36 values here. So 36 divided by 3 gives you 12. So we've got to divide our values into 3 groups of 12. I've separated the values, so we've got now our lower median and our upper median. If you were fitting a 3 median line, you would also fit a median to the middle section, but to find the slope you only need to do the lower and the upper. When you're finding your median coordinates, it's important to know that you find your x-coordinate first, or your median of the x values, and then the median of your y values. So when you're doing this, it's a good idea to get your ruler and go across to find your x value first, and then find your y value by going upwards in the y direction. Now, because there's 12 values in each third, it means that our median is going to be between month 6 and month 7. Remember, when you've got an even number of values, it's going to be in the middle. The middle value is going to be between 2 values. So in this case, it's between 6 and 7. So your x-coordinate in this case is going to be 6.5, and for your upper median, your x-coordinate is going to be 30.5, which is halfway between 30 and 31. Now to find your y-coordinate, you must go up and find the y median. Now you can see that your 6th value is here and your 7th value is here. Just be aware that it's not this value here, that this one in the y direction actually comes before this value. So halfway between the two values that I've got an arrow pointing to, it would probably be just below 3,000, but just to make it a nice even number, you would pick 3,000. For our upper median, you can see that our 6th value is here and our 7th value is here. And it's a bit easier to see that the halfway point is going to be here. So if you read that off your y scale, it's going to be 7,000. So we've got the lower median. Remember, we found the x-coordinate and the y-coordinate separately. So your slope, which is just your rise over run, it's y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So if you type that into your calculator, you should get 167. So the answer for this question is C, 167.